It's time for some Let's Go.
Oh, there you are. Welcome. Come on in. Don't be shy.
Hello, there you are. Welcome. Come in. Don't be shy. Good to see everybody in here. Good to see all my friends in here. Up, what is that? Havina saying something else? What is that? Or is that Dolly? What?
By the gods!
Oh, come on. Don't you bow to me. I'm not all that. I'm not even sure I'm all there.
And of course, you are always all there, Dolly. Even on the simulator, even your program on the simulator, you're all there. Good to see. Good to see Dolly and Havina, and good to see everybody. Good to see Louise Sparrow. Good to see my friend Louise Sparrow with her very pretty. Well, it's not an avatar; it's her profile picture there. Good to see Louise. Good to see Sci-Fi Mambi. Good to see Sandra Feliciano. Good to see Sandra Feliciano, and Raymond is not far behind, and all those dolphins. I'm sure they're not far behind. Good to see you, my friends. Good to see you, my friends. I haven't been by your channel in a while, Sandra. I will have to go find out. It's interesting because I've seen people. There's people I've seen streaming, and I've caught them like boom 3 times in a row this week, and Jim's Landscape Commodore. I caught him like 3 times this week, but there's other people I just like we just don't coincide for the hours or whatever it is. So, but hopefully we will coincide, and we'll catch the Felicianos streaming soon again. And John Sopola, good to see John Sopola and his puppies, and Dark Helmet. Good to see Dark Helmet. Now I'm always, you know what, Dark Helmet, since the other day, I'm always going to be drawing a blank. Now, I think I'm always going to be drawing a blank here because I'm always thinking about Spaceballs, the movie. Of course I was before, but now even more so. I don't know why I'm thinking about Spaceballs all the time now. And, John Candy. Don't we miss John Candy? And President Lone Star. Later he became the president in Independence Day, right? That's what I call his role in Independence Day. I call him President Lone Star. Hello, Lord Thoth, punch it. Yeah. Thank you, Lord Thoth. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see all of you. And I want to say a special thank you to let me just get up to him. John DeMarco. Good to see John DeMarco and all his Luminites. Great to see you, my friend. Great Yitza you got there. And hopefully we should have Yitza on again soon too. We're gonna be having a lot of cartoonists and a lot of artists. We're gonna have Nikki on soon. We're gonna have the Orville Nation is gonna pick up, and I know I've said that before, but you'll see. And who else? We're gonna have on David, hopefully, and we'll see who else we have on. Surprises. Hello, James Caserta, our friend and author, James Caserta. Good to see you, my friend. And Kosaras, good to see you, Kosaras. Thank you for that super sticker in Hungarian moneda. Thank you, Thank you, Cosadas. Let me see. Let me see what that is. Let me see what that is. And if you guys don't mind sharing it out, I appreciate that. Let me. Where did my? I have to see it. I have to go to YouTube to see it. It's not letting me see what it is. One second. I want to see. And oh, where'd it go? Alrighty. Where did it go? Where did my stream go? Alrighty. PJ was off the other day, but I'm not off today. I'm not off today. I refuse to be off today. I'm on. I am so on today. All right. LATCHKUUUM. There you go. All right. There's my echo. Cosadas. Thank you. And it's that spinning coin there. Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for that. And Cosadas, you have you've been around for a while, my friend, and we've been on Twitter and stuff. So there is your wrench. Please put in your channel if you wish to, and let me see if I can. Well, you put in your channel if you wish to, okay, or your social media. Thank you for that donation, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see who else we got here. Let's say hello to everybody. And by the way, today we're going to be talking about, we're going to be doing some regular LATCHKUUUM, talking about Orville, some Moreville, and if I get my bearings, we're going to be talking about ambassadors and ambassadorships. And what does that mean? All righty. Let's see who else we got in here. Lord Thoth, Kapla, Bird of Prey, Bird of Prey. I've been hanging out with Bird of Prey all day. I saw him this morning. I went to see if Reverend Michael this morning would let Father Joe speak, but he didn't. He just kept him in the chat. So I was there for Father Joe, though. I'm always there for Father Joe. So good to see you, Bird. Potato, good to see you, Potato. Good to see you, my friend. I caught you streaming the other night, and CJH. I caught CJH streaming a couple times this week. Good to see you, CJH. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Potato and Mr. CJH, and Todd. Our friend Todd Lehman is in here. Hello, and he is in here, and we're gonna have we're gonna catch up soon. We'll see when. We'll see how Todd wants to do it. Talk about his. I was thinking about that, Todd. By the way, I was thinking about the immense amount of work that went into your project there. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and show something off of that, if you don't mind. I assume you're okay with it, right? Let me see. Let's see. Where are you? Todd, where's Todd's? Todd, you're okay with me showing a little bit of your, yeah, you're putting it out there left and right. I think, okay, so here. So like this is something he posted. Something he posted not too, this is a post from Todd. And let's see. This is a post that Todd posted 19 minutes ago on Twitter. And so like just an immense amount of work. And it's, I think it's fantastic. They're using the, this is obviously a fan project. So Todd is not fair disclosure. Todd is not like making, money off of this. It's actually an immense amount of work. Hats off to him. This is a post where he is using images from the Orville to come up with alternate story. Yeah. Let me just read it. Appendix A. Yeah, we can't deconstruct the 8th panel of page 1. Okay, well, this is a more technical, but yeah, basically, he is using images from the Orville to create alternate story. This is fantastic, and it's very entertaining, and it's just more Orville. It's just fun for all us fans. It's fun, and thank you, and it's a godsend, and I want everybody to just check out Todd. And if you go ahead and put in your hold on, let me just make sure. Okay, so Todd, let's see. This is Todd's Twitter. You guys are going to make sure you're following Todd, and follow the work he's doing, and find out how you can get access to this extra content of the Orville. So there you go. Thank you for giving us permission, Todd, to go ahead and share. But I really wanted just to let people know what a great job you're doing. For everybody, right? It's a very selfless thing he's doing. My kids and I walk around quoting Spaceballs all the time. That's funny. It's my favorite movie before A Million Ways to Die in the West. Oh, well, that's fun. That's fun, sci-fi movie. And hello, Elihu. Always wanted to take a college course from an accredited university like Harvard, Boston, but can't afford free. Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing, Elihu. Elihu's always sharing cool stuff. That is great. That is great. Hello, Captain Fandom Nerd. And guys, by the way, put in your links. If you're streaming, like I imagine, like Captain Fandom Nerd might be streaming this week, go ahead and put in the links to not just to your channel, but to your stream, whatever you're streaming. How do you all find out about these? I just wanted to randomly be watching a movie trailer on YouTube and saw a notification and clicked, but it had it. If what I think most people do, I think is that they turn on their, they have the app on their phone and they turn on notifications to the app. But if you're like me, Todd, I'm subscribed to a gazillion channels, and so my phone, if I leave on notifications, my phone it's unbearable. It goes off every 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't yeah, you just figure out how you want to do it. But it's I'm putting this stuff out on Twitter too. I didn't put it out on Twitter. Maybe I should. Let's see. Maybe I should be putting it out on Twitter. I was supposed to put it out on Twitter. Let's see. So we're gonna let's get into some Orville and LATCHKUUUM conversation. Guys, we are I've been thinking a lot about, and this has been fermenting for a while, right? And let me just put this in Twitter. I'm supposed to put this out. So I don't have the big Twitter account anymore. So if anybody shares out, it's very appreciated. If you guys share it out. Thank you. So what was I saying? I've been thinking about this for a while. This is nothing new, right? It's not new. But basically, we've been, hold on, give me 1 second. It's better not to, PJ can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Let's see. I'm looking for the right image. What's the right image? This is why you're supposed to do this before the stream, PJ. Before the stream. You're supposed to do this before, not while everybody is sitting here waiting and watching you trying to post something on Twitter. All righty. So let's see. We'll just use this. It's not supposed to be, but anyway. It's what I'm finding. All right. All right. So yeah, that's not what I'm supposed to be putting, but anyway, there you go. It's posted. Yeah. Alrighty. So, it's so wrong. All right. Anyway, sorry. You guys are just literally sitting here watching me talking to myself. Sorry. All right. And hello, King Dolphin. Good to see you. Good to see you, Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Hey, Jeff B. Good to see you, fellow Orvillians. Yeah, I will. By the way, Sunday we're going to be doing. I'm going to try to be doing LATCHKUUUM on Sundays always, Todd. That is what I'm going to try to stick to that, just so you know. And I will. Other Orville streams, we will try to post them in advance. We'll try to just post them in advance. I'm going to get better at that. Yep, Twitter. I will be posting. Keep your eye on Twitter. And I think, we need to talk too. So, and hello, Commodore Productions. We need to talk about having you on, Todd. So good to see everybody. Hey, JRC, Jan. I just woke up from a nap. Hey, everyone. Hey, I know what that's like. You just got a chance to get a few Z's, and you needed to take it, right? Dad, very busy dad, JRC. Comet Harley 2 is a morning object during the 5th to the 11th October. Oh, interesting. Beginning. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Elihu, maybe you should be posting a video about that. But thank you. Yeah, Elihu knows a lot about all that stuff. You should be posting a video about it. Yeah. It's amazing that I'll be able to do it every Sunday. My life is too crazy. So it's usually at about around this time, usually from around 5 or 6 Eastern, usually on Sunday. So have a catch that have okay. So I've been thinking about this for a long time, right? And I mean, it makes sense to all of us, the sci-fi community, guys. Us in the sci-fi community are uniquely open to the possibilities of which I'm going to talk about. So let me just explain better. So let's say down the road there's going to be a planetary federation, Starfleet, Planetary Union, whatever you want to call it. What is it now, right? What is it now? Thinking Trek and Orville mostly. What is it now that we need to be doing in 2023, right? And 2024, etc. What is it that we need to be doing now as a society what is it that we need to be doing now in order to, get everybody on the right path, right? What do we need to be doing? I mean, I think that there's like several different levels there, right? There's several different levels of what we should be doing. It's one of the reasons I've been thinking about the ambassadors thing. The ambassadors thing is going to be a discussion group. It's a secondary level on the. So we've always had a flat rate, the $199 membership, right? But the ambassadors is going to be a slightly higher level. It's a $499 level, where we're going to discuss and we're going to learn and we're going to teach and share, and we're going to talk about. There's going to be a lot of personal development there, because a lot of this stuff is like, how do we do, just kind of following Jay Lee's, philosophy here, but how do we do better, right? What do we got to do better? And sometimes it's not enough to say just do better and wake up and stuff. Like sometimes you need to be you need to think things through, and how do we do things better in this situation and that situation, and how does in 2023, what does it mean? What does it mean to have a higher level of vibration, higher level of enlightenment, and a 25th century level of humanity thinking? What does it mean to apply that in 2023, right? So I want to ask, you guys about any opinions you guys might have about this stuff. And hey, Resolute Germ, good to see you, Resolute. Another great design by Yitza. Well, I'm on duty, but not so I took advantage of not doing anything on board. Okay, you're on duty. Okay. Well, something tells me that you're also a dad on your job too. He's probably taking care of all the youngsters, make sure nobody does anything stupid. That comes from experience, from talking from experience, just watching over people myself. And JRC is a responsible guy, so I'm sure he's watching over everybody. Starfleet is a one world order. There is an Earth president. Yeah, but listen, let me say this too. Like, this one world concept is okay and it's understandable that on a planetary level, right? But at the same time, and this is covered I think this is covered very well, by the way, in parts of Enterprise, by Branbraga and the writing group. I think that the acceptance of our plurality is key, right? And letting people be themselves and letting people be plural. So this one world has got to be, there's got to be some acceptance of plurality. There's got to be acceptance of autonomy. It can't be just this one like dictatorial thing, like just controlling everything, right? So listening to another's disagreements and not fly off the handle. Well, that's for sure. Dark Helmet. Yeah, that was something we need to. Money, says Lord Thoth. Money that's one is money. Yeah, money is an issue, right? For money, the economics of the economics of the future are somewhat different, right? Said Captain Kirk, right, in San Francisco. I asked Lee about an Orville movie. He said we already had 10 1-hour movies last season. Yeah. That's funny. Is that what he said? It's typical. Hey, and thank you, Captain Fandom Nerd, for joining, my friend. Make sure you're putting in your channel there, Cap. Please make sure you're putting in your channel, and if you're streaming, go ahead and put in the link to stream. Yeah, that ain't ever happening. A Peaceful Federation type thing is a good fantasy, but the future is going to end more like 40K than. No, Resolute. Oh, that's it. You guys some of my friends are good at putting in. You guys say stuff like that sometimes, but I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding. I know you guys are kidding. That's a scary thought to start coming in. Says DJ Ronnie. Good to see you, DJ. No. We're gonna do okay. We're gonna do okay. And whatever people think, no. We didn't come here to screw it all up. No, we all came here to be on the winning team, right? And on the winning team means that it's a win-win for everybody. That's what being on the winning team really is. It's a win-win for everybody. Hey, Donnie Don, Chris Adele Music Raid. Oh, thank you guys for the raid. Hello, DJ and all. Happy October. I hope everyone is coolio. Thank you for the raid, guys. Thank you, Don Don. And on Star Trek, no human describes himself as French or Mexican. That's not true, actually, Elihu. That's not true. I get what you're saying. There is listen, like for example, Chakotay was very about his ancestors and his beginnings and his tribe. Riker is from Alaska, right? What else? In Enterprise, there was more about, there was a little discussion in Enterprise about what if the Vulcans had found another culture instead of finding the Americans first. Then it would have been better. Like there's what is his name, Malcolm, that's like says, well, if it would have, part of the problem is that the Vulcans found the Americans first. So there is I get what Elihu's saying in spirit. There's not this like division about people, and that, but what I'm trying to say is that the unity that Elihu is referring to, right? The unity is there, but with the plurality. That's what it needs to be, I think. And Connie Clary, good to see you, Connie. Good to see you, my friend. And so I understand what you're saying, Elihu. My good friend Elihu, who massive improvement in interpersonal social skills. Absolutely. Massive. We need massive improvement in interpersonal social skills. By the way, the bystander phenomenon, like you guys have always heard, right? All right. You guys have always heard about how the bystander phenomenon, if your car breaks down on the very busy freeway, you're likely to get less help than if it breaks down on a small road, right? And that's part of the bystander phenomenon, which is part of something else, and which is where you're discussing basically how do I say this? You're discussing how do you say it in English? Dividing the dividing up responsibility, right? One of the things that happens on social media for some reason with people, if they are not operating at the high level, at their highest level of vibration, is that or if they have had a bad day or whatever, their responsibility for their words is not felt, right? And that's why I tell people that you need to talk to people on social media. And thank you for bringing this up, Dark Helmet. You need to talk to people on social media like you're talking to them face to face. You need to have that level of respect. Then, of course, there's always some wiseacre who says, well, I say the same thing to people's faces. Well, we need to do better. So if anyone says we have to do better, we need to know what the standard of the best is. Honestly, there has to be an objective moral standard to appeal to. I think, and that is exactly what I was saying, JRC. Thank you for saying that. We have to know what it means to do better. I think what it means to do better is more. The focus should be more on the person's individual level, because most people know how they should do better personally, right? I think most people know how they should be doing better. Not in all areas, but in some. I'm chilling. Just got a couple more hours left of my shift. Work this fine. Oh, okay. Hope it goes by quickly, my friend. Cap the Phantom Nerd. Make sure you guys are subbed to Cap. He is back streaming, and you're gonna wanna check that out. Orville Nation anytime. Here's one of my latest YouTube vids. Oh, cool. All right, guys. Well, there's some Donnie Don content there. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Picard, thank you. I was thinking about Picard always. Picard is always talking about France. By the way, people complain about the British accent, and the British and the French mix there. Who knows what it's going to be like in the future, but even then, I'm going to be honest, like even today, you have no idea how many Europeans who are they're spending time here, then they're going back, and you have no idea how many a mix of accents there are. I think it's very believable about the Picard having a British accent and living in France in the future. We have to learn to lift one another up when needed, but learn to tell people they should self-improve without alienating them. Very well said, Dark Helmet. Very well said. Thank you. Chakotay lived on a colony world too. Oh, he did. He did leave on a yeah. But then he refers back to like to Earth, right? For some of his tribal stuff, I think, DJ. But yeah, I think you're right. Chekhov absolutely considered himself Russian. Oh, for sure. Yeah. And so did Scotty, right? What about Scott? Yes, there you go, Scott. Chakotay is homophobic. Scotty and Chekhov. Yeah. Beltran. He's not. He's homophobic. Nah, he's not homophobic. I don't think. Well, I don't know. I don't know why Elihu's saying that, but anyway. Oops, forgot Scotty. Yeah. Unity isn't the problem. Selfishness is, and it's encouraged. Yeah, selfishness is a problem. Selfishness is a problem. And it's immature. Like being selfish is an immature. There's an immature component to it. Now, there are people that are too selfless, and it does not do them good because they're too selfless, right? So there needs to be boundaries, right? You need to have healthy boundaries. This is a big issue for a lot of people. It's a big issue for a lot of very nice people, by the way, too. There needs to be boundaries, and you need to take care of yourself. And it's not selfishness to be taking care of yourself, right? You need to have boundaries. But Dark Helmet is saying something a little different here, where there's basically just people just not thinking about others, right? And that is a problem, right? And hello, King Dolphin TV. Even McCoy was fond of his background. Yeah, that's true. Kirk told everyone he was from Iowa. That's true. So I think so. Elihu's initial comment, I understand the spirit in which Elihu said it. So I think we all do understand that spirit in which you said it, Elihu. Here, treat people online as you would speak to them face to face. Absolutely. Yeah. People also need to be less fragile emotionally. That is true too. People have to be less fragile. I also think that we also need to take into consideration sometimes who we're talking to, because there may be people in certain situations who need to be dealt with. We need to be generous in that sense, right? There may be people in certain situations. It depends on the situation. Like it may be a situation where somebody needs to be dealt with a little softer, and there are maybe situations where the person needs to hear it like it is, right? So it depends. Thank you for that comment, Resolute. Here's another recent YouTube video of mine, Donnie Don Sharon. Awesome. That's what I want you guys to do. Please do that. Please do exactly what Donnie's doing. Tell us a little bit about what you're sharing, and boom, put in that link. Use your wrenches, guys. That's why you got them. We grow together. This is the Orville Nation where we all grow together, guys. Jesse, like ask him, I go when America was great. They can't slavery was sorry from a different word. I don't want to be political, guys. But I think that I think we need to. I do think there's greatness in everything, and there's room to improve in everything. So I think we need to stay positive about things, and Elihu, I'm gonna scold you for that. America was great only on July 4th, 1776, dude. No. I'm gonna scold you for that, Elihu, my buddy. My friend Elihu. That's very negative. That's not true. We've had many great moments, my friend. And we have much to improve, right? And when I say we, I don't just mean, the states. I mean like everybody, the whole planet. We got lots of room to improve. But we have lots of room to improve. We also have to listen. We also got to celebrate our wins. We got to celebrate our wins. We got to be happy about the stuff we do good. We got to be happy about the stuff we do good, right? And this is the kind of things that we're going to be talking on ambassador streams, right? Excuse me. Let me get some drink. So, excuse me. This is the kind of stuff I want to talk on ambassador streams. Some will be open and some will be just for members. Because I do want it to be, I do want people to take it seriously when we do an ambassador stream. So how does a planetary union ambassador come back to 2023, for example, and sees, well, all right, like you guys are doing okay, but we need to work on this and we need to work on that. And this is great. And this could be better. And this is amazing that you got, because we do there is amazing stuff going on Earth. There's amazing stuff. And I just mean, that can be in many different levels. I forgot to tell you okay. Are you trying to move? There's this bird. No passport yet. Quadratriticale, say that fast 3 times. Say quadratriticale. That's a tongue twister right there. I thought PJ was French. No, I'm not. But that's funny, James. Let's see. PJ's Kurogan. Yeah, of course. I'm Kurogan. I forget that's the best answer right there. Yep. All hail our fearless leader, Bird of Prey. Hail Kuroga, Bird of Prey. Let's see. There may be 30 seasons of the Power Rangers so far, but I'm ready for 31 rebooted. Yes, Donnie is always ready. Hey, Donnie, it's not enough to say something is good or evil, but rather, why is anything good or evil? It's not enough to say something is good or evil, but rather, why is anything good or evil? Yeah, it's important to look at it. It is important to look at the root causes of why some things are not working, right? And why is this good? Why is this bad? Why is this not working? Why is it working? America was great from 1776 to 2008. Well, that's what I want to see. I want to see Bird run for office. I want to see Bird run for office. Bird, come on, man. You're very charismatic. You could do it. Why don't you start like a state senator or something like that? You could do it. You could do it from your home base. Insecurity. Insecurity is a big deal. On a personal level, insecurity, people's fears. This is great. James brought this up. Insecurity, fear is insecurity is just a different kind of fear, or a different way to say fear. Fear is at the heart of so many problems. It has to do how people react to you. It has to do how people, omit stuff they would do. It has a lot to do with how people react incorrectly, how people interpret incorrectly, how people don't do something that they should do. Talking Ahsoka and Quantum Leap this Thursday at 5 Pacific time. Awesome. Great. Guys, Ahsoka and Quantum Leap, that sounds like fun. Resolute, check that out. That's perfect. Resolute, thank you for doing that. You guys that's awesome, guys. That exactly what I would do, guys. I'm going to do it right now. Exactly. This is what you guys should be doing. Everybody, listen. Their link is right there, right? So let me see. Where is, where'd you go? Where'd it go? Okay. Talking Ahsoka and Quantum Leap. So click on that. You click on it and you hit notify me. And not only that, guys, but listen, You know what? Let me just show you guys what I'm doing here. When somebody puts up a link, let's just get some good culture here, guys. Going, community culture about supporting each other. So this is Resolute's stream, right? So I hit notify me. It says notification on right here, right? Off. It's on now. Get in there, guys, and give him his first like, or his second, or his third. Let him know. Yeah, I'm even going to put in a little here. That's PJ already said hi. So when people see that they already got some likes, when people see streams that already got some likes, that already got a few comments, even if it's before the streaming starts, it always helps. It helps people say interest. There you go. Look at Cap. Cap said hi. So a Vulcan hello. So all right, guys. So when people are doing streams and putting in links, go ahead, check them out. Engage. Okay, engage. You guys know what I'm saying. Engage that link. Okay, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Cap Fandom Nerd. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Galinda and all her space kitties. We're going to see you soon. Hopefully you'll be able to tell us about all the space kitties someday on one of our pop-in streams. We grow together pop-in streams. People need to learn to enjoy the small wins a lot more. It's too popular to only celebrate. That is a good point. The small, thank you, Dark Helmet. That is great. Great wisdom from Spaceballs. You need to enjoy the small things in life need to be appreciated. It can be a moment. It can be a great tasting food. It can be a great moment you had with a friend or a family member. It could be seeing the sunrise, seeing the sunset. It could be looking up at the sky and the stars, and we need to appreciate those wonderful small things in life, right? And also like small wins. Small wins is like, it could be so many different things. What if something goes bad, but not as bad as it could have gone? What if something goes bad, but not as bad? And you realize, you know what, this could have been a lot worse. And it's not. That's a small win. So we've had our ups and downs, but perhaps we have done more good than bad in the grand scheme of things. I absolutely think, DJ Ronnie, that we have definitely done more good than bad. And that says a lot about humanity, and it says a lot about, states and most countries in general, and everybody on this planet. We've done more good than bad, and we've had our ups and downs, absolutely. But we're winning. We're winning and doing our bestest. We got to do better though. We can always do better. It's a very realistic thing to say we can always do better, but we need to be happy about stuff, right? We look at at how Ed and Kelly had such contempt for the 21st century and twice in a lifetime. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. But what else did we see? We saw Gordon really appreciating life, right? When he got stuck here with us, when he got stuck here. And by the way, Ted, what if Ted is just going to be, because Scott Grimes is in that. What if Ted is going to be just, what if it's going to be Gordon's character just stuck here while he was stuck here? Ted is going to be Gordon while he was stuck here in the past. Oh, come on, Seth. Please do that. Please do that. Seth, if you're lurking, please make that Scott Grimes character in Ted Gordon. Through 2029, Apophis will pass by Earth. A visual with naked eye might hit Earth 2039. NASA sending probe to see what it's made of in case impact. I gotta say that's fascinating. I didn't realize it's going to be. Well, yeah, visible to naked eye. Sure, might hit Earth in 2039. I didn't know that. We can listen. We got all the technology we need. What we need to fix is we need to fix the bottom line. The bottom line is how we treat each other. How we treat each other is all we got to really fix. Everything else is going to fall into place. We got the technology. We got all kinds of technology. We got technology. We got technology, that's like centuries ahead of what people think we got, right? Look at this. We live in a post-disclosure world right now. Not everything flying around is, how many things that are flying around, I bet half of them are, re-engineered, reverse engineered human things. Of course, not all reboots are created equal. All remakes, no, that's for certain. That's for certain. Not all reboots are created equal. Top to the evening to you, Galinda. Kapla. Everybody's saying hello to Galinda. I need a hug. Dark Helmet, buddy. Hug. Big hug, buddy. Big hug for Dark Helmet. Everybody give Dark Helmet a big hug. Meow, says Glenn. I think I'm really far behind on this. Everybody, please send a big hug. Type the word hug in for Dark Helmet. Just type the word hug, Dark Helmet. Oh, there you go. There's some love. There's some love for Dark Helmet. There are way too many weirdos to say hi to. There are way too many weirdos to say hi to in here. Yeah, it's okay. We're a bunch of weirdos. But for any of this to be feasible, technology would have to solve some basic problems like hunger, medicine, energy before we could even get to cultural conflicts involved in any of it. I'm not sure. Because, listen, if I to my personal view, I get what Resolute is saying. I actually think we got. I mean, a disclosure, post-disclosure. I mean, disclosure is all not just about UFOs. Disclosure is about, government government, well, secret, whatever, corporations and government coming clean about like all kinds of stuff that there's all kinds of stuff that we already have, right? We just don't know we got it. And I really think the number one issue is about how we treat each other. And that's one of the things that ambassadors, and we're going to talk about in the ambassador streams. We're going to talk about how we treat each other, how we get along, how we can do better. That is the key, because anything is possible. Anything is possible as long as we're, as long as people are good to each other, anything is possible. And JRC will be right back. But to add one more thing about what Resolute is saying here, yeah, there's some basic stuff that needs to be addressed for sure. And thank you for sharing that, Resolute. There's some basic stuff that needs to be addressed. We cannot have but I think it's not really a question of technology. It's a question of getting things done. We can't have clean drinking water be an issue. Like that shit's got to get resolved. Like we can't have there's even problems of clean drinking water, in developed countries. Like that shit's got to get resolved. Like there's basic stuff that, like Resolute is saying, there's basic stuff that needs to get resolved, right? And what if PJ started a totally new ASMR channel? Don't give me any ideas. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you from Brazil. A black shirt again. It's not black. This isn't black. It's navy blue. This navy blue. You want to see something black? I don't want anything black. This is not black. It's navy blue. It's navy blue. Azul marino. Azul marino. All right. Black's my color. Okay, I guess you guys are seeing black. So I guess on camera it looks black. Whole day, teeth whitening. I could use a little bit of teeth whitening. Bring on the TED series. Yeah, bring on the TED series. Oh, we're gonna dive deep into the TED series. I think Gordon being back in the 21st century gave him a unique perspective on how people were back then, and they weren't as bad as they thought they were, but others just couldn't see it. Yeah, it was. There was a really good. Thank you for seeing that, Dark Helmet. There's a really good, important commentary saying that, listen, there's a lot of stuff we can do better. But yeah, but things weren't so bad. We're not doing it that bad. We just need to. All we need is a little push. Just need a little push. Just give us a little oomph, little push. And hello, Maria. Good to see you. Good to see you, Tiantelli. Fabulous to see you. Good to see you. Maria's been very busy today. You know that. And we have the technology to do many things, but I don't trust the powers that to be to use protect us when needed. Yeah, with greater technology comes greater responsibility, right? DJ is right. Yeah. Well, that's why the number one issue is how we treat each other. And if people have a conscience about things and about their behavior and about how people are treated and consequences and stuff, we will all be better off. Hey, No Money G, thank you for joining us. And Maria saying hi to everyone, almost everyone. It's hard to say hi to everybody. There's a lot of people in here. Hello, Gap After Dark. Good to see you, Gap. Good to see you, Gap. Let's catch up soon. Every institute says 8 to 11 months to launch defense at current tech. Hard to detect near-Earth objects. We will get approach 2 to 3 months detection of asteroid. Well, I guess what I'm saying is, Elihu, and I hate to sound like too much like a sci-fi Stargate fan, but basically, if it came down to it, we would just send SG-1, right? The real SG-1. We would send the real SG-1 to take care of shit. That's what I'm saying. We would take care of the real SG-1. Hello, Lady Mist. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, the lovely Lady Mist. Hugs. There we go. PJ's catching up. Hugs. The Dark Helmet. There you go. Hugs the Dark Helmet. There you go. Some love the Dark Helmet. And that's a very Western attitude. The truth is there isn't nearly enough resources and technology for even the majority of humans living. This is a philosophical point of view. I don't feel that way, Resolute. I think that there is abundance and there can be misuse of stuff I'm glad you brought this up. I've seen a lot of situations in life where stuff wasn't going to get done, right? With the resources that were available. But when people pulled together, right, and they shared, and people thought that how do I say this without saying too much? But I've seen a lot of things in life because I worked in so many different things. I've seen a lot of things in life where things are supposed to be impossible, but they're not somehow. And it turns out that there's always possibilities, as Spock said. And if we want things to work out, we can make them work out, even when it seems like they can't. So I think that, so when you say it's a very Western attitude, Yeah, I don't think it's what I'm saying is a very Western attitude at all. I think that it's more different, it's just a more philosophical argument was what I'm trying to say. But thank you for this wonderful dialogue, guys. Thank you, Resolute, for the wonderful dialogue, my friend. Guys, make sure you are putting in, hitting that link that Resolute put up before. We just need to do better. That's my opinion. Hello, Mr. Lindell. Good to see you, Mr. Lindell. And it's about time to reboot the Orville with blackjack tables and hookers. Yes, it's about time to reboot the Orville. That's the quote of the night. There you go. It's about time to reboot the to reboot the Orville. There you go. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that one for Twitter. DJ, more hugs for Dark Helmet. So one of the things, so we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about a lot of different things in the ambassador streams. The ambassador streams, guys, are, basically it's kind of like, it's the same intention that Jay Lee has about doing better. How do we do better? We explore in the ambassador streams. We're going to explore about how we go ahead and do better. So I'm going to talk about it more on, as time progresses. But if anybody wants to sign up for the second level of the memberships or upgrade to the second level, the ambassador streams, please, you are most welcome to do that. Thank you, bunch of weirdos, says Dark Helmet. Yes, there's a lot of weirdos in here who have lots of love for Dark Helmet. Gap, Lady Mist, Maria, Sci-Fi Mombi, Donnie Don, Resolute, Love Shack, Galinda. Everybody's got some love for this. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Love Shack? I believe. Disclosure. We're talking about disclosure. I don't want to. Yeah, that's a creepy subject. Disclosure Epstein client list. That's creepy. I believe in the golden rule. I believe in treating people the way I want to be treated. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the golden rule is a good rule. Yeah, Maria. Don't forget anybody. I'm sure you've forgotten somebody. You can't. There's people who are lurking who you can't say hi to because you don't know. Huh? Holy crap. By the way, speaking about who's lurking, we had some very VIP lurkers in here lately. If what they're telling me is true, if they're really tuning in, we got lots of people watching, guys. Lots of people watching. If we cannot get along with others, who are we supposed to get along with? Aliens? We can't even communicate a conversation with another species or another primate on this planet. I gotta say that all your comments are valid, like Elihu's and Resolutes, and all these comments are valid. The thing is, I think there's room there. I think there's amazing stuff being done by anthropologists, for example. There's amazing stuff done in zoology, biologists, people working with dolphins and great apes, and there's lots and veterinarians. I mean, there's lots of work. There's lots of wonderful work being done, guys. I think we're better than we realize is what I'm trying to say. And all these reality checks that like Resolute and Elihu and also you guys are bringing forward, these are good reality checks. I'm just saying, I think we're doing better than we realize. If we stop and really look at stuff, right? And more importantly, we can do anything that we set our minds to and our hearts to, right? Anything we put our mind and heart to, we can create, guys. We can create. You guys have to understand that there is no limit to, the human soul, right? There's no limit. We can we can screw things up to the max here, or we can cause a great deal of good. It looks black. Oh, the shirt. It looks black. I see a red door. There's a shirt I want to paint it black. Okay. Good. You guys, and thank you guys for this spirited conversation. Thank you to everybody. If that shirt is navy blue, I must be an African American porn actor. I guess you are. Holmes. Let's see. Humans are extremely smart. No, it really is. It's actually quite navy blue. If you put something black next to it, I don't know. All right, I can't make this an issue. I can't make the color of the shirt become an issue. That's going to be the standing joke. Thank you, Maria, for that super sticker. Maria, tell us what stream, please tell us what stream you got coming next. Let's see. Let's see. Maria. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Sorry. I need to go look at this. I want to see the sticker. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Maria's super sticker is a banana. We no longer need to fear the banana. Maria has spoken. Thank you, Maria. No longer need to fear the banana. Absolutely. That's yep. The only thing that John F. Kennedy said, the only thing you need to fear is fear itself, right? And Maria says the only thing we need to fear was the banana, and we don't need to even fear that anymore. That's what Maria's saying. Thank you, Maria. And everybody's saying hi to each other. I think everyone in the world should have basic stuff: food, medicine, a house, decent car, and it's all possible. I think greed stands in the way. That's for sure very true, Gab. And a totally free market should work, but some of there's loopholes which greedy people abuse. And absolutely right, Gab. Greed destroys, free market capitalism. It destroys, forget, but even listen, even in a more socialist system, it doesn't matter the system. Greed will find its way to destroy the system. So human greed needs to get parked on the side and cannot be used. People need to discard that kind of behavior. Absolutely right, Gab. Absolutely, we should not have hungry children and children who are not, in school or have access to school and who are living, difficult situations. There are two tiers in society. There's probably even more than two. There's three. I would bet there's 3 or 4, and we can't have that. We need to do things in a way that is better. 3 tiers. There you go. 3 tiers. That's right. Yeah. There is the Bonhoeffer general theory of stupidity. It's a fact. The Bonhoeffer general theory of stupidity. Let me see. It does not ring a bell. Let's see. Bonhoeffer. I'm Googling it, James. Oh, we have more to fear from stupidity than from evil. We have more to feel from stupidity. Absolutely. Yes, my friend. That's very, very wise words. Yeah. The Bonhoeffer general theory of stupidity. Absolutely. Incompetence and stupidity are more to fear from people acting like idiots, right? We have more to fear from people acting like complete buffoons. Absolutely. Totally correct. Time for Jaluja. This reminds me of watching Bird Prey stream. Orville Nation is way behind in the chat. I know. Oh, thank you, Maria. Maria has become a member. Thank you, Maria. And Maria's already a member, so I assume that Maria is our first person at the ambassador level. So thank you, Maria, for joining the ambassador level. Thank you for that. And I think that's going to be, I think it's going to be a very unique thing. I think it's early right now to appreciate it, but I think it's going to be a very unique thing. So thank you, Maria. Again, the ambassador level, you guys are going to want to check that out soon. We're on fast track to double that 5 billion. So what we do with the, I'll let you, with the extra, all right, I'm going to try to catch up with the chat a little bit. Oh, it's upgraded. Thank you, Sci-Fi Mombi. Thank you for upgrading. Thank you. And we're going to be doing, that's going to be lots of fun, and it's going to be very interesting. And you know what? If we are all here being inspired by the Gene Roddenberry vision, right? And not just Gene Roddenberry, but there's so many great minds who have who've put forth vision of a better humanity, including Seth. You know, there's that interview that Seth has, like, I think it's when he's promoting season 1 of the Orville. He says, like, I am so what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Shit. Help me, guys. What is it called? He says, I'm so not Game of Thrones. He says, I'm so Hunger Games out. I'm so Hunger Gamed out, right? And I have literally said the same thing. No. The whole Hunger Games thing is just, no, I don't want this vision for the future. It's ridiculous. It's not even, it's only entertaining to a certain point from an entertainment level to be and to explore it to a certain point. It's far more interesting to explore the Gene Roddenberry vision of the future, the George Lucas, the Stargate, the Joe Malazzi, the Brad Wright, there's something that gives hope, right? Something that gives hope and something that looks forward, right? And helps us move forward, right? At the same time. How do we do better? Live longer, prosper and profit, expand or die. Is a shirt blue, black, but another goal. Hey, Tommy, good to see you, Tommy. Greetings, my friend. Good to see you guys. Good to see Tommy in here. Really weird lurkers. Let's see. Crap typo. Yeah, hello to Tommy. Hello to Tommy. Thank you. It's good to see Tommy. Tommy, one of the best wrenches in our creator community and his own channel. Tommy, put in your stuff in here too, dude. Put in your make sure your stream is up here. Where are you? Yeah, you got your wrench. Make sure you're putting in your streams in here. We had other people putting them in. And please make sure you're putting in your streams as well. Let's see if I can catch up. We can always do better. Thank you, DJ, for sharing that. Yeah, we can always do better, guys. And that's kind of the conversation for today. We're LATCHKUUMing about. I gotta find. I put away my LATCHKUUM. I gotta find my actual LATCHKUUM. And I got to bring it out. I need to go and set some fresh greens for my turtles this week. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, DJ, for hanging out. Thank you, my friend. Greed, envy, and all those things are just basic parts of humanity. You're not getting rid of them on a mass scale. Even if we get, I would like, and I get what you guys are all saying, but I would like see, one thing, the most important thing we can do is to engage in more optimism, because I understand what Resolute is saying, but I think we need to engage in more optimism because we project reality too. Like what our expectations are have a lot to do with what we get. And so they're definitely parts of humanity, but and they're definitely parts of everybody, right? However, we can bring out the better. We can, what I want to get to, Resolute, is that we can bring out the better part of people, in general. I think we can. And you guys might, some of you guys might think I'm being Pollyanna-ish and naive, but that's who I am. And I'd rather laugh more than be negative. Best you can do is find a less harmful way to state the excesses of mankind. Best you can do is find a less harmful way to state, or were you say state there? Were you trying to say state? I keep forgetting you're a mental health professional. Yeah, Resolute. It's my job to be positive. It's my job to be annoyingly positive, Resolute. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bust everybody's balls about not being optimistic. So yeah. Were you trying to say, Resolute? Were you trying to say state there? What were you trying to say? Best can you find a less harmful way to state the excessive, or to say the excesses? Indeed, says Lord Thoth. And that indeed sounded very much like, oh, I don't have it in at it. Oh, it was sounding very much like a tilk, indeed. Oh, I don't have that indeed. I should have it here. I didn't add it. I don't think I added it. No, I didn't add it. PZ's got all sorts of fun things in here. Let's see. Let's do something different. Oh, you guys haven't seen this one. Okay. DJ Ronnie is going to leave, right? DJ Ronnie is going to leave. Okay. This is what I have when people say they're going to leave.
If so powerful you are, why leave?
All right. That's for DJ. See you later, DJ. Sometimes they're able to do better when there are turkeys trying to drag you down. The best thing to do is not let them. That is a very good point, Tommy. And that goes a little bit to what we were talking about at the beginning when we talk about boundaries. Boundaries are important for you to kind of protect yourself. And the issue of being selfish came up. And we definitely don't want selfish behavior. And we see a lot of selfish behavior sometimes from people, and it's no good, right? And we don't want selfish behavior, but we want to be self-protective, right? And boundaries are a good way to, to have limits, and where other people's bullshit is not affecting you, right? So, yes, my friend. Okay. So he doesn't control or curb. I see. Thank you, Resolute. Okay. The excesses of mankind. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think, I also think that if you, I'd see, or the whole mental health thing, right? The whole psychologist, sociologist type thing. There are times where even people who you might think are not a very contributing part to society, even people like that have good moments and powerful moments. And even people like that have stepped up at some point in their lives, right? And some people like that totally flip around and say, oh shit, I better start to contribute because I haven't been contributing. So we just have to bring out the good in people, because everybody's got good. And And if Luke Skywalker can turn around Darth Vader, anything's possible. I'm just saying that. Two types of people: those trying to do things, and those trying to stop and kill them. Two types of people: those trying to do things, and those trying to stop and kill them. Yeah, that sounds like it's right out of one of James's novels. Maybe. Satiate. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The problem with failed attempts at socialism is that they often fail to account for non-human nature or are dishonest about it. Yeah, listen, any system can be corrupted, right? Any system can be corrupted. There are better systems and there are worse systems, right? And I think that most people in here would say that a free market is a better system. Now, any system can be corrupted. The problem with a system where everybody is completely equal, completely, and everybody should have the same amount of rights, right? But the problem with a system that's completely equal, the thing is that there's always going to be a few people at the top who are running the whole freaking show, right? And those people at the top are running the whole freaking show, and everybody else who's being equal with each other is basically at a disadvantage. And that's why that's why it's a good thing to have variety. We need the Andrew Carnegies, we need the Elon Musks, we need the people who stand up, right, in certain moments. And then they don't need to be millionaires or billionaires, right? They can be different kind of people who stand up, right? We need, as much as people dislike politicians, we need the, you know what? We need the Bobby Kennedys who stand up. We need the Bobby Kennedys who stand up. We need the people, and I forget to be political here, but I think he's a very transparent guy. I think he's also been a guy who's been sticking it to the man for many years over trying to be good to the environment. And I do think he cares about people. So anyway, my 2 cents. Hey, Saki, it's good to see you. Thank you. I have no work-life balance. Well, limited. Lol, it's tough when you love what you do. When you love what you do, yeah, you do need to step away from it and you need to find a little bit of balance. But when you do love what you do, and this has happened to me too, when I'm doing certain times of life, when I'm doing certain kind of things, like I could do certain things all day. And then there's obviously, there needs to come time you need to disconnect for your own good, right? Or you need to go to the gym, or you need to go do, you need to go for, get some exercise, spend time with the family or whatever. If you love what you do, that's actually a really good thing, and count your blessings there, Sakis. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate the clip, but I don't recall leaving. Oh, I thought you said you were leaving. Did somebody say DJ was leaving?
If so powerful you are, why leave?
I thought you said you were leaving, so it's just a fun clip. So good to see you. Where'd it go? This jumped on me. I commend you on your ability to remain relentlessly positive, a skill far beyond my grasp. I disagree. I think John DeMarco is extremely positive, and I guess we haven't interacted enough, like on stream together, John. But I've watched you, and I think you're a really positive guy myself. So thank you, though. I wake up every day and watching an amazing sunrise every morning, and thank the universe for creating such a beautiful greeting just for me to see. Absolutely. And that is wonderful. That is wonderfully put, Lady Mist. Listen, everything that, God, the creator, the universe created, everything is created just for you, right? And in a certain way, right? It's also created for everybody else, but it's also created just for you. And it's very, very special. Those very special moments that the universe has for you, right? Lady Mist is talking about. And those moments need to be appreciated. Lady Mist gets it. Thank you, Lady Mist. Hey, Tokyo, good to see you. There often is a missense that being self-protective is being, okay, that self-protective is being selfish. I made a decision to stop doing something, and I'm doing it labeled as selfish, and a coward for it. It's infuriating. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, listen, there has to be, there need to be boundaries. There absolutely need to be boundaries, and you need to look after yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, this is one thing, ambassador, we're going to talk about with the ambassadors. If you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to help others, right? How are you going to help others if you don't take care of yourself? And that might be, you might be criticized at one point. But let me say this, Tokyo, to you. Let me say this to you, Tokyo. Time, and I've seen this time and time again, time usually puts people in their place, right? And just like the Scarlet Letter, right, in that novel, Scarlet Letter, if anybody's familiar with it, the A that she wore was for adultery. And it turned out to signify Abel, because time puts people in their place. It'll put you in your place, in your correct place, right? And I don't mean like correcting you, but people seeing your intention, right, at some point, and or even if it's not seen, you will be, held in the right place, and time will put people in their place. Time does put people in their place. Time also causes perspective. Listen, there's a lot of people who will see. There's a lot of people who will see that, oh shit, well, maybe he was right about that. They might not say it. They may say it, but they might not say it, but they'll definitely, they'll definitely Tokyo reassess and say, well, and they'll question themselves. Maybe Tokyo did it for a different reason. Maybe it wasn't being selfish, right? So sleep a little easier. I would suggest to most people, I tell most people who bring a similar comment to me, sleep a little easier, thinking that time is on your side, and time gives people perspective, and time usually puts people, and I don't want to say people in their place. It does sound a little bit negative, but I'm saying like it gives perspective to situations and to people and to motives, right? DJ Ronnie can be found turtling around. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Thank you. So guys, if you want to see DJ Ronnie turtling around, you're going to want to hit. All right, here. Let's do this, what I said before. I want everybody to do this, guys. Let's see. Listen, what do we got in here? It says here I got 28 people. We got 28 people in here. Unless you're driving. Let's see. Unless you're driving. Let's see. Where's the comments? I have to go to my YouTube. Okay. DJ Ronnie can be found turtling around. Oh, okay. Oh, that's his channel. I thought it was a specific stream link. Oh, of course not. It's a channel link because it's our favorite wrench, Tommy. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Tommy. So basically, guys, if you have a specific link, and there you go. Thank you for Kevin Phantom Nerds channel. Thank you, Tommy. One of the best wrenches in the community. Until we were able to make a group. So guys, basically, if you're getting a direct link to a specific stream, like we had before for Resolute, make sure you go in there, hit that like, engage it, show a little activity. It helps other people. Your interest helps other people be interested. Okay. That level of quality requires almost complete forfeit of freedoms. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. The Phantom Boomer, good to see you, Phantom Boomer. Thank you for hanging out with us. Good to see you. Good to see you, Phantom Boomer. Hey there. Good to see you, my friend. And right behind Phantom Boomer, we got our evil Vulcan friend, Philip Gaming. Hello, my evil Vulcan henchman friend. Good to see you, Philip. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Let's see. Wow. Okay, just got caught up. All right, almost caught up. Looks like it was unsub from Ronnie. Oh, by the way, that does happen, guys. So I was unsubbed to several channels this week. It's kind of surprising, and you might ask yourself why. It could just be that for some reason you have not visited that channel in such a, that year has gone by for whatever reason. So with some people, I mean, I know the people we're in this chat are very active with each other, and you're always checking out each other and stuff. But there may be it might just be that for some reason you haven't been there in a while, and so you get unsubbed. So yeah, there you go. Two types: people trying to shake things up and people trying to calm things down. James Caserta, which one are you, James? People trying to shake things up or people trying to calm things down? And are people trying to shake things up? What's the intention, huh? What's the intention? The motive, the intention. Do you, because there's probably people trying to shake things up for not so good reasons, and there's people trying to shake things up for good reasons, and there's people trying to calm things down for good reasons, and there's people trying to calm things down for not good reasons, right? I gotta say, I was watching, where was I? I was at a family gathering, right? And I hate to say this, but most of the females are watching just like stuff on the television. This is not like close families, it's more extended. But they were watching like just stuff on television that I was like, I don't know. To me, it's like very, very just like low energy stuff. They're more female oriented shows, in my opinion. But it doesn't mean that. So basically, and I'm not trying to criticize what women watch in general. I'm saying that what was on television specifically was more lower energy stuff about being very catty and critical with each other, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, where was I going with this? Oh, I do think that, where was I going with this? Oh, I was trying to give an example. All right. Well, anyway, just recall. I don't know why I was pulling this experience out, but all right. I guess I don't know why I was pulling this experience out. Anyway, I'm just going to focus on the experience. So there was basically I was trying to make a point. I don't remember what the point was, but the stuff that they were watching on television is kind of just very low energy stuff, right? It was very catty. It was very, people just judging each other all the time. And it was kind of like reality. It was kind of reality TV, but not really. It was a little different. But anyway, what we consume, I guess this is where I was going. What we consume has a lot to do, and obviously, just like we will consume nutrition wise or lack of nutrition wise, right? What we eat and drink affects our bodies. What we consume on, from the media, right? What we consume from the television, what we consume from the radio, the television, YouTube, yeah, YouTube, TikTok, exactly. So what we consume has a lot to do, has a bigger influence on us than we think. It is important sometimes to be aware of what you're consuming. I am actually very big on not watching. I mean, sometimes you just have to watch something because it's kind of, and I'm saying it might be clickbaity, or it might just be like, oh, you just want to know what happened, right? You just want to know what happened, right? There's a little Schadenfreude with everybody, right? You just want to know what happened. Not that you're taking pleasure in it, but you just want to know, right? So there's moments like that, but you don't have to stay there, and you be aware of what you're consuming, right? Is it, how high quality is it? I was watching the other day, I was watching a big YouTube channel. I don't want to say what it is, because I don't want to talk about negatively about anybody. I was watching a big YouTube channel, very popular YouTube channel. Not necessarily in our community. Some of you guys might know who it is, but and to be honest, like, I was just really turned off and there's like thousands of people. There's thousands of people in the chat. And I was like, this is, you know what? I would prefer to be in my chat with like 15, 20, 25 people and than to have thousands of people and sounding like fucking idiots, and people who are shallow, and people who are just being mean to each other and criticizing other people, and just adding to what we don't need. This is exactly what we don't need, right? And I'm not saying, and this is not something you should be censoring, right? And like Rezu said before, people don't need to be overly sensitive to stuff. Absolutely not, right? It's good to be a little politically incorrect, but you don't have to be. You don't have this. There doesn't have to be constant vitriol, right? And there needs to be more aspiration. There needs to be more aspiration to do. I'm getting on a soapbox here, guys. I know. There's a soapbox here right under my feet on the bridge of the Orville. That there needs to be more. There needs to be more aspiration to be better, to do better. I think that quality Star Trek and Orville and the Star Trek we grew up with, right? Not some of this new stuff. I think that brought out some of the best, right, in humanity. And I'm going to go back to the chat because I'm really getting on a soapbox here. That's okay. Call them out for watching trash reality TV. Resolute. That's exactly what I felt it was. You're right. It was trashy. It was trashy. I mean, for me, it's trashy. So yeah, thank you for being so direct, Resolute. Yeah. Sometimes you need Resolute to spell it out, right? Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Call them out for watching trashy reality TV. I love reality TV, or as it got my fill when I worked for CBS Fox affiliate here in town. Oh, interesting. By the way, I watched the Alien Hulu movie, No One Will Save You. It's actually pretty good. Hey, Bill. Good to see you, Bill. Thank you for sharing that. So the Hulu movie, No One Will Save You, it's pretty good. That's interesting. Thank you, Bill. Good to see you, Bill. Bill Barkley recommendation. Thank you, Bill. Has Orville Nation ever shown the true background instead of that Orville one? No, I probably just put up a different. I probably just put up a different background. How do you know I'm actually not on a spaceship, Bill? How do you know I'm not actually on the Orville? How do you know I'm not on the real Orville in orbit? A smaller chat audience is much more conducive to a genuine conversation. Absolutely. That's another good point, John. And I know John appreciates that in his streams. Caligon, take me away. Yeah, smaller chat audience. Yeah, this is the great. I mean, I personally feel that the quality of the conversation with you guys is like way up here. Even if we don't agree on everything, That's okay. If we, the best thing to do, by the way, agreeing to disagree is really important. Agreeing to disagree is, that's why I just cannot tolerate people just going after people like on social media and just going after and going after and going after and continuously nonstop going after people. Sometimes at some point you need to say, hey man, you obviously think different than me. That's okay. Have a nice day. It's okay to disagree, and we need to agree to disagree, guys. You shouldn't really watch H3. It's PJ. It's bad for you. What's H3? H3. I don't know what that is. What's H3? I mean, I got to look up what Resolute is. What's H3? I imagine it's like some really bad reality TV that Resolute doesn't like himself. Oh, H3. I never heard that before. Gotcha. Okay, Resolute. Okay, I never heard that. I never seen this before. All right. Funny. I hate hearing about how some people suffer through shows. I have dubbed them misery tubers. They either are liars or addicted to suffering. Hey, listen, Tommy. That is an excellent point. Humans, well, I don't know about other species, but people are addicted to suffering in many ways, in certain ways, and a lot of times there is a component to suffering that people cannot disconnect from. That is an excellent point you're bringing up. Hopefully we'll talk about that in the ambassadors. So if anybody else wants to upgrade to the ambassadors, thank you, Captain Phantom Nerd. Soapbox time. I know Captain Phantom Nerd is a big supporter of PJ being on a soapbox. So thank you. And you know who's a big supporter? PJ is a big supporter of Captain Phantom Nerd being on his soapbox. I want to see you on your soapbox, Captain Phantom Nerd. I want to see you on your soapbox. Yeah. I actually enjoy, as much as I can enjoy a Captain Phantom Nerd stream with a panel, I actually prefer to listen to Captain Phantom Nerd himself, by himself. It happens for several YouTubers that I feel that way. If you take somebody like for, I don't know, let's see, like Doomcock is very good both on his, both together and without. Bird of Prey is very good together and by himself. If you look at somebody like, Anti-Trekker, for example, I'm just trying to say good things here. I don't even know. I'm trying to say that there's Captain. I'm trying to get Captain to just be comfortable with being on by himself, because I want to listen to Captain on the soapbox. There's people like for example, some people like Nerdrotic, like Gary. He's very good by himself. I actually prefer Gary by himself. The whole big, huge ass panel can actually get a little. It's not. I tune in. If I tune in, I'm tuning in to watch Gary, not the big, huge panel. And I could go on and on about channels like that. I was watching Lorena today. Lorena's fun to watch by herself. Nina Infinity is fun to watch by herself. And there's basically everybody has who's really good at carrying groups, like Sporking News is very good at carrying groups. Culture Casino. Anyway, I can go on and on and on. Captain, you're really good by yourself. What I'm trying to say is, Captain, you're really good by yourself. I want to hear Captain Phantom Nerd on his soapbox by yourself. that as a fan, that's what I tune in to see. I want to see Captain Fandenberg. It was really good. I also like Prey. The Orville's true background. Yeah, it's really the Orville guys. But you know how they got that new ship? You know, they got the new version of the ship. Well, I got the old version of the ship. They stuck me with the old version. Like Chris Pieces on the Orville. Thank you guys for now he's on a simulator. So you know what? I'd be okay if I was on a simulator. I'd be totally okay with it. Be totally okay with being on a simulator. There's an actual aircraft named Orville. What is LIU talking about? Let's see what LIU is talking about. There's an actual aircraft. Oh, I'm falling behind. Where is it? There is an actual. What? There's an actual. Oh, here we go. There's an actual aircraft. Oh, I see. They named Frontier Airlines named an aircraft. Oh, okay. That's a tweet from Elihu. Okay. Yeah, check that out, guys. Click on what Elihu says, shared there. Thank you, Elihu, for sharing that. That's cool. Yeah, they named a ship in their fleet, an aircraft in their fleet, Orville. That's nice. That's nice. Have you watched the Creator movie now that it's I saw that. So I had seen you. Thank you guys for bringing it up. I hadn't seen the movie. I had seen the thing, of course, the trailer. Looks good. I have not seen the movie yet. I'm very interested. Have you seen it? Have you seen the movie, Bill? Did you like it? If you don't know, it's you're lucky. The H3H3. Okay. I say good day. Hey, Nemesis of Eden. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Good to see you, Nemesis of Eden. Thank you for checking in with us and hanging out with us. Thanks to everybody. Thank you, Nemesis, and everybody for spending a little time together with the Orville family online. Has Orville Nation checked out the Continental Origin short series about the hotel in John? No. What's that? That sounds interesting. You checked out the Continental Origin short series about that. Huh. Well, I think that's worth checking out. Interesting. Thank you, Bill. Have you seen the Creator movie itself? I know you've been wanting to see it. Now let's go retrieve groceries. Go get the groceries. Go get the groceries. Should I do the she didn't say she's leaving. See, I need to wait to see if she's somebody. See, if somebody says they're leaving, are you leaving, Galinda? Yeah, I think she said yeah. Okay.
If so powerful you are, why leave?
I'm just messing with you guys. Thank you. That was for Galinda. Go get those groceries, young lady. Let's see. Yellowstone. I love Yellowstone. Yellowstone's a great thing. Great show. Hey, folks, please make sure you smash that like button. And if there are any lurkers who are new, consider subscribing. Thank you, Tokyo. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Well, I think we're all the best. Thank you, Tokyo. We're all the best, and thank you guys. Yeah, please do. Please hit that like. What's really I think it really helps streams, guys, is to share out and even leaving a nice, even like leaving a one-word comment. And I don't mean to do it for me, but leaving a one-word comment, I think engaging. Like when the streams show engagement, I think it helps the algorithm a lot. Make your background the sex look. Todd. Oh, Todd's crazy. That's crazy, Todd. The sex lagoon. That'd be funny though. That'd be really funny, Todd. That'd be funny. You know what? I might do that someday. Todd, you know what? Yeah, I definitely want to use. It would be fun to have like images from the simulator in general. I want I want to get. I'd like to see like a couple of good simulator. I want to get. Hopefully in season 4 we're going to get more, and we're going to talk about this. Actually, why don't we finish out the stream talking about this? What do you guys want to see in season 4? I want to see. I'd like to see. I'd like to see a really good simulator episode, and I'd also like to see more exploration. I think there's been a lot of politics and strategic stuff between and alliances and enemies and conflict and resolution and stuff. I'd like to see pure exploration and like some because it's only been hinted at in season 3. And so obviously the whole COVID situation, like by now, I think like if it wasn't for COVID, by now we would have had season 4. What do you guys want to see in season 4? Which I think we're going to get. We're definitely going to get season 4. What do you guys want to see in season 4? Resolute. Okay. A good stream, but I got to tease Gorilla for being a chicken as we watch Poltergeist. There you go. Take care, Resolute. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Thank you. And guys, go click on that stream for Resolute and go say hello. And even if you guys are still hanging out in here, there's you can always have more than one window open. Have a good one, Germ. Have you seen the TV series Chosen about Jesus? It's really good. I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. It's good. It's interesting that you said it's good. I've heard that too. So Bill says he hasn't seen the creator, but he heard the visuals are stunning, and that's awesome. That's great, man. That's good to know. Not reality. That's true. Not all reality shows are created equal. Not even The Voice or Dancing with the Stars. Both are wrong. Yeah, and there's these kind of like there's different levels of reality, right? There's different levels of reality. Sure, I agree with that, Donnie. And even kind of somebody we have kind of in the community, Erica Angelo, had that her first show on Bravo, where she tried to match couples together. I think that was an interesting first season. I think it's hard, but I think it was. I think it's an interesting concept. I hope they let her keep doing a couple more seasons of it. It's good intent. It's well intentioned, and it was curious. It was interesting. I was curious. Everybody dance on that like button. Thank you guys. Yeah. Oh, I have tons of trouble with Amazon, and ever since I don't have access to that. I got to figure that out. Union Point Academy. John's background is Union Point Academy. Seth like to troll Star Trek. Time for an alternate parallel world where the Kalan are the heroes defending the galaxy from the Union. That's funny. Parallel world. I like to see in season 4 how they're going. Oh, this is season 4 ideas. Great. Thank you, Lehu. Gotcha. Sci-Fi Mommy, I'd like to see in season 4 how they're going to replace Yaphet. Yeah. I'm thinking Sci-Fi Mommy, they might not replace him. And they have the technology to. I mean, I'm not sure how much they could do with him. If they did something with him, it'd have to be on a special occasion. But I think that Yaphet can still be around to some degree, and who knows? Maybe that's even financial assistance for Norm's family. I actually think Yaphet might be around for a while, and then they might give him a good send off for. I kind of have a feeling that he'll be around for a while. At first I thought that he might be replaced, but I have a feeling now that he might be around for a while. Not permanently, maybe, but we'll see. We need an Orville video game. Well, the Orville here, you guys have seen this, right? You guys have seen this, right? Speaking about Orville video game, well, you guys have seen what Elise is doing, right? In Phoenix Development. You guys know that, right? I think everybody in here knows that, right? Hold on. Let's see. So hold on. Well, speak of the devil here. We have Todd Lehman in here, right? Yeah, Todd's still in here, I think. Check this out. You guys, I think you guys have seen this. This is the animation of Todd in the Orville 3D game, and Jessica, of course. Hold on, let me share it. I think you guys have seen this, right? And most of you guys have seen it. Well, actually, maybe some of you haven't. You guys see that now, right? So yeah, this is Todd, our very own Todd Lehman, who's in the chat. That's him on the right, and that's Jessica Castillo, another friend of our community, and great. Yeah, that's just fantastic. Those are the 3D models. I was going to show mine, but I thought it would be better because there's a PJ one. It'd be better to show somebody more recently had been done by Elise and by Phoenix Development. So that's the video Orville video game. There you go, right there. Hey, Gap, got to go down the gate and come back to Earth for Monday. Go down the gate, my friend. Go down the gate. And did you say you're leaving?
If so powerful you are, why leave?
All right, Gap. Take care, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, I'm gonna pester I'm gonna be such a pain in the ass with that because I like that little Yoda clip where I actually like what Lucas did with Yoda in the prequels. I thought it was cool. I gotta say I was watching Ahsoka, guys. I know some people are having fun with Ahsoka. I'm watching it. I don't know. It seems a little. It's almost like new Star Wars. This new Star Wars, not just Ahsoka, but like a lot of the other ones. It almost seems like they're even especially. I get this feeling with Mandalorian a lot too. It feels like the quality is not bad, right, in general, but it feels like the story is like they're stretching out on the. It feels like they're stretching out on, the time on camera. It's like they're trying to fill cameras, like it's just trying to fill minutes. It feels like they're trying to fill minutes sometimes. They're trying to fill up minutes in I don't know. That's the feeling I get. Any comments about that? Anybody want to give us a comment on Ahsoka? Feel free. And again, season 4. Tokyo, take it easy. My back later, but if I missed the okay, well, thank you for hanging out, Tokyo. Thank you so much for hanging out, my friends, both of you guys, Gap and Tokyo. People complain they race swapped the Little Mermaid, but not one peep about race swapping Jesus. Did they race swap him? I haven't seen it then. How did they race swap him? By the way, the chat Galaxy Quest TV series still happening. Galaxy. By the way, Galaxy Quest TV series still. Is it happening? Interesting. Lucky to be like Lower Decks. I shall wait till it streams on Disney Plus. Want to see Topa and Tala break Lokar out of prison. Oh, interesting. See, Todd's on the one thing that Todd has. The one advantage that Todd has with working with on the comic book stuff that he's been working on is that he's like on everything. He's like on every thread, and it's understandable. He's very sharp. The comic book, working on the comic book has made Todd very, very sharp on all the story threads. Thank you for writing that, my friend. Not interested in the creator, says like you. I'm down for a Galaxy Quest. Says Donnie. I'm leaving. Need to go to the grocery store later, fellow weirdos. All right, Elihu. Did you say you're leaving? Did you say you're leaving, Elihu?
If so powerful you are, why leave?
Okay. I might have to be careful with that. I might get if you play it too many times, they might come up. Hey, there you are, Todd. Todd's in here. So yeah, Todd. So that's quite an honor, right, Todd, to have yourself immortalized in a video game. Huh? Look good. You look good there, Todd. Jessica as well. So great. Let's see. So to speak. Okay. Ahsoka, hey, Mr. Lundell is rumored to be tanking in the ratings. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not like, my friend Gary Ambrosia is very good he's very good at expressing this. He says every time I saw the original 3 Star Wars movies, I was, just like Lucas was grabbing you, and like, I don't know exactly how Gary says it, but like you just like Lucas like grabbed you and just wouldn't let you go, right? And I know this is a different format, it's a series, but there's moments when I'm bored. It's something you'd never anticipate that, and it's more than just a couple of moments, right? There, I don't know, for me, there's lots of moments when I'm bored. Like I'm checking my email, like I'm checking I don't know. Anyway, Orville, I've seen a mock-up of Mandalorian video game using Unreal Engine. Don't know which one, might be Engine 5, but not sure it was something like that, making it Orville. I don't think right now that anybody's making it. The closest thing that they're doing, as far as I know, is Elise Hargraves is doing a 3D version of the 2D version game, which is kind of exploring the Orville, interacting with crew members on the Orville, being able to go to all parts. It's kind of just a fun 3D experience. As far as like that, I'm not sure if anybody's working on something like that. Would be very cool though. Hey, good to see you, Hail Prophet. Good to see you, my friend. I don't want to see a Galaxy Quest TV series. They will make it diverse and have current day politics. It will be vomit inducing. Ashoka wasn't in the movie, so I don't care to watch her. Gotcha. Good relation, hashtag coolio. I've been watching through a party watch Ahsoka. Its pacing is bad. Yeah, what is it? So John says the pacing is bad. That, that's one way to explain it. The pacing is bad. Yeah, to me. So does that make John Sapola? Does that make any sense to you? What I say about it feels like, okay, let's say the pacing is bad. Do you at all feel that there's parts that are like stretched out? Do you get that? Does anybody else get that? This is a question is to John and everybody. Does anybody get the sensation that like there's parts of Ahsoka that are just like, I don't know, they're like stretched out just way too much. It's because like it's almost as if they spent a lot of money on a set, right, for a scene, and it's like they got to get the bang for their buck, but it's just like too much time. Like they're spending too much time. And anybody. That's the question is to John and to everybody else. Everybody can, everybody nation. What was there to be bored about? I heard Ashoka has 20-minute walking scenes. What's not to like? That's funny. 20-minute walking scenes. That's time profits. That's some time profit humor right there. Me too says Donnie. If Lucasfilm had a brain among them, they'd see that they only need to invest one Star Wars streaming show, and it should take place 20, 30 years after the Emperor's death, with some Jedi doing. Yeah, that's very Mr. Lindell. That's a very logical way to do it. And if Mr. Lindell was in charge of Lucasfilm, we wouldn't have these problems. Let me just say that. Give me one sec. All right. Do what Jedi do. Yeah. I don't want to criticize it too much, but Ahsoka started out really slow. It's gotten better. It does get better, for sure. It did start out slow. Yeah, it did get it. It does get better. I'm not sure. I waited, Sci-Fi Mambi. I waited to. I waited for. I didn't want to see. So I waited, and I recently binge watched what they had till now. I wonder if I could go week to week, just waiting for another. Like, I don't know. It would have been too much of a wait for me. Like, I could do it with other shows, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Did you already hear that the writer's strike may be over, but the actor's strike, I believe, or think is still going on? Yeah. I heard that. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Bill. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Bill, for keeping us apprised, my friend. It feels wrong. Yes, it's like filler time, then talk, then action for 2 seconds, then more talk. Then all lines and scenes are from the original trilogy. Yeah, I don't know. So, okay. So, John, thank you for answering, John. I appreciate that. It feels wrong. Yes. It's like filler time, says John. Yeah, I can't quite put my foot on it, but my finger on it, whatever. My lightsaber on it. But thank you, John, for answering. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Orville, I'd give that remake a try at some point, but the 89 original still rocks. Oh, well, okay. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you, Don. Don Ranger Power. They signed the agreement last week. After is going back to the table this week. This is Sci-Fi Mambi. Late night TV comeback tomorrow. Return of the Jedi was the last Star Wars I care to watch. No prequel love, Time Prophet? Not even a little bit? What? I gotta say, I want to say this. I've said this a lot. A lot of people criticize George Lucas. I think that over enthusiastic criticism, I think that too much criticism of George Lucas gets us what we're getting now. I think that George being the creator, there was things that weren't perfect about the prequels. They still felt Georgie though. Georgie, if that's a concept you guys can understand. it still felt like Star Wars. Some of this is just hard to gauge what it feels like. By the way, does anybody else think that Grand Admiral Thrawn looks a little bit like Elon Musk, painted blue? The actor, he looks a little bit like Elon Musk painted blue. Anybody else think that? What a bit, which is pretty cool for Elon. Except Elon hasn't fixed my Orville Nation account. Please, Elon. Jeez. Fix it already. Would have been better to go forward so far in advance that there are no references or member berries back to the original show. You know, the thing is, it's so easy. It is so, look at like Cobra Kai. Look at the way, I mean, listen, I don't know. I just don't think it's that hard. Like, I think there needs to be given a lot of attention and love and a lot of attention, right, to do it right. But you look at Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is just like so. Cobra Kai is like so. They're constantly going back and forth in the story in the past, and it's very intricate. Some of the story is very intricate. They're doing such a fucking great job, though. You know what? If I give the next Star Wars project to those guys. Give the next Star Wars project to those guys. Seriously, listen. I bet the Cobra Kai guys are they're likely Star Wars fans on some level. Give them another project. They're going to be done with Cobra Kai soon anyway, I think. Give them something like, geez, like those guys are knocking it out of the park. I don't see how it got better. It got even stupid, not better. Yeah, I felt it. Yeah, I mean, I think it was Sci-Fi Mom who said it. I felt it. There was improvement. Because there was some of the beginning was very bland for me. Ahsoka can't be better than spending all day watching paint dry. With bad writing, it has been a comedy show. With the bad writing, it has been a comedy show. My Ahsoka was in the Clone Wars, and nothing matches that. I hear that. Anyone seen the Boys spinoff series, Gen V? It's very much like the Boys with violence and gore. I have not. Anybody seen that? I have not seen it. Anybody else seen that? The Boys spinoff series? I seem to be in the minority, but I enjoyed Ahsoka so far. That's good, man. I'm glad. I'm trying to enjoy it. It's not like watching, for example, John DeMarco. It's not for me. It's not like watching Star Trek. I just cannot watch like some of the Trek that we get. It's just like I cannot watch. It's not like that. I just want to connect better with the Star Wars, right? So John, I'm glad John's enjoying it. John DeMarco. I didn't grow up with the prequel trilogy, so I have nothing really vested in it. Yeah. Well, I didn't grow up with it either. I didn't grow up with the prequel trilogy either. Season 4, want to see John and Gordon go head to head in a moonshine drinking contest. John and Gordon. John wins but goes blind, and Doc Finn is to regrow his eye. Oh gosh, Todd. Oh geez, that's crazy. Revelation, the prequels are crap. I mean, once you've seen the first round of CGI robots cut, but because they were appealing to kids, but it gets rather boring. I want to see limbs getting sliced. Listen, well, that's fair. That's fair. Perfect. I want to say, what do you guys think about? All right, there's 20 some odd people in here. You guys are all high quality nerd card. You guys all have high quality nerd cred in here. Does anybody in here think that the Dark Jar Jar thing was a thing? Does anybody believe that there was an intention of Lucas? Because when you watch you watch some of the interviews that Lucas does at the beginning of the prequels, like it's weird. Like, I don't know. Like there's something weird about Jar Jar. Like, does anybody believe the dark Jar Jar premise, the fact that he was like a evil Sith Lord in hiding under our noses, right? Under the noses of the Jedi. What do you guys think? Dark Jar, that's a question, everybody. Does the dark Jar Jar hypothesis hold any water to anybody in here? Want to see John deliver, and anybody who's watching on the replay, please put in your 2 cents. Want to see John deliver a powerful, usually free offer. Oh, yeah. Well, that'd be nice. I mean, that would be nice. I want to see Orville TNG crossover with Bortus meets Worf. Hey, who knows? Seth might be able to buy Star Trek someday. That would be parallel universes. Yes, I agree. Relation about Thrawn. Oh, you do? You think he looks like you think you see? Got the Elon Musk thing going there. That's funny. Exactly. Cobra Kai got distracting me. And Cobra Kai got distracted me with all the flashbacks. I gave up on it. It's too much stuff for you, huh, John? Member berries can be overdone, but I do get a smile out of some nostalgic stuff in Ahsoka, such as Home One. Bring Thral. I think it's Thrawn. Oh, Thral. Oh, back for season 4 for an episode or 2. Oh, okay. I'm hoping for a Power Rangers Star Trek comic book crossover. That's something that Don would write. A Mighty Morphin. Okay, that's very optimistic, my friend. But hey, nothing's impossible. Retepsians, Todd. An episode or 2 about Retepsians. Oh, maybe Todd should do an episode or 2 about Retepsians. I think, is that for John to do? Or is that for Todd to do in his comics? Anyone checked out Lampoonry YouTube channel? Its latest vids are Knight Rider 18. Oh, interesting. Thank you for sharing that, Bill. Bill's just like your Bill. Bill lately has been sharing a lot of cool stuff. So thank you, Bill. That's the spirit of sharing with everybody. Thank you. The Lampoonry YouTube channel. Please check that out, guys. Yes, enjoy. I cannot relate to it the way I relate to the old children. Yeah. Let's have Priya back somehow. Oh yeah, I think it's time to have Priya. We need Priya back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's poor Ed. So, poor Ed. I hear you, Sci-Fi Mombi. I'm looking forward to having John Cassar, Brent Fayette, and Tom Costino back on here for season 4. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Brandon and John. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get Tom on at some point. Jar Jar was the only good thing about the prequels. Oh, that's very logical. Okay. Anybody else on the Jar Jar hypothesis? Thank you. That was a very time prophet comment. Misa, no, think so, says Bill Barkley. That's good, guys. That was good, Bill. I want to see a season 4 episode where John goes back in time to Sargus 4, meets the real Mela Giffenden, falls in love, raises a family, and that saves a whale for us. That's funny. I actually the whole Mela Giffenden, imagine John with the whole the whole Mela Giffen. You know where you could see that, Todd? You know where we could see that? What's her name? What's the girl from the planet? What's her name? Oh, what's her name, Todd? The girl from the planet who ends up on she's now on the Orville, right? What if she's on the simulator deck? What's her name? I forget her name. Anybody remember her name? So the girl from the Sargus 4 planet, right? This is the Minority Report, not the Minority Report. The Majority Rules planet. What if she Giffen then falls in love? What if she's on the simulator, Todd, and there is where we could see John like interact with Melegiffenden, right, on the simulator. I don't think Jar Jar was ever deliberate, but the prequels did need something to make them better, says Louise. Okay, thank you, Louise. I don't think George intended Jar Jar to be evil. He was a ridiculous character, planned to appeal to children, but who ended up being very annoying in my opinion. Yeah, it was kind of annoying. Sci-Fi Mom's like, whoa, like so, with to Todd's comment there. Donnie Don, go power Klingons, go power Klingons. Oh shit. Okay. You know what? That might be an improvement for New Trek. Rescue Anaya? Yeah. Todd's got a great, like I said, Todd has got all the threads in his head. Like they're all like all those threads are very active in Todd. Todd's giving us great ideas. Smoking the spice. Right, it's very nailed. Smoking the spice. I like the Jar Jar hypothesis, but I don't know if it holds up, says DJ Ronnie. Oh, thank you, Lysella. Exactly, Todd. Lysella. So Lysella goes on to Lysella goes to the simulator, right, Todd? And she's kind of like maybe she's being nostalgic about her planet, and she's going back into the time of Melegiffenden, like, and John walks in, right? And maybe the program is kind of like smart, and she's like, aren't you the guy who's humping my statue? That'd be funny. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you, John. Thank you, Todd. Majority rules, exactly. Oh, speak of the devil, actor Philip O'Reilly from Majority Rules. Philip Gaming, good to see you. Yeah, Philip was in there. I like the similar idea with Mela. I mean, yeah, I mean it would be like it's a believable way to make that connection, right? Right. Todd, you got so many good ideas, man. Save Anaya, like Sci-Fi Mombi likes that. Another thing to check out on YouTube or Legend is the unaired pilot of Beverly Hills Cop. It even has an appearance of Eddie Murphy and Judge Ryan Hall. Oh, really? Unaired pilot? Interesting. Wow, that was a good movie. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop, big fan. Thank you, Bill. On YouTube, huh? All right. Thank you. Check that out, guys. Check that out. Thank you, Bill Barkley. Oh, Bill's got his nerd cred. He's got the platinum. Bill's got the platinum nerd cred card. Maybe diamond, right? Maybe diamond. I'm all in favor of going back to Sarkis 4, and hopefully this time my character gets some lines. Philip, man. We got to catch up. I got to talk to you about something. We're going to have Philip on here soon at some point. I just want to do it right. I had a thought that Lysella is going to Union Point and we follow her through school. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. I mean, is it kind of like the Wesley Crusher? We check in on how she's doing. Kind of like that Sci-Fi Mombi, but maybe a little better, maybe done a little better than it was done with Wesley. Aren't you the guy who was humping my statue? Oh shit, Todd. Yeah. Oh, I can see that now. I can see that scene now. Oh shit. Oh, I want to do something with that idea now, Todd. Like, that's funny. That is hysterical. I want to do something with that idea now, Todd. That's funny. So there you go. In the background, again, you have Todd and Jessica. Great. Let me see. I'm going through. Oh, look, here we have the Smoke and Alicia. This is done by Elise Hargraves and Phoenix Development. So they're going through the entire Orville community, and Pranakasha. This is Pranakasha and Union Point Dropout. Wow. Very cool. All right. So very cool. All right. This is the I'm not sure if this is me. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's Maria. I think this is JP Egotastic. I can't for sure identify who this is. Bortis right there. That's funny. Well, I mean, Elise and Phoenix Development did a great job of putting everybody, the community in there, and they're doing a great job. And it's for the fan. It's for the community. They're doing it for the community, so it's fantastic. So yeah, Phillips Law in favor of going back to Sargas 4. I must boldly go now. Thank you, PJ. Have a great day. All right, Donnie Don. Take care, Donnie. Did you say you're leaving?
If so powerful you are, why leave?
All right. Take care, Donnie. Thank you for hanging out. Apparently there's supposed to be Beverly Hills Cop 4 coming. Directing it. God damn it. I heard that, Bill. It's one of those rumors I heard that, oh shit. No, that's interesting. I haven't heard it from anywhere else though. I heard that from the source that there was another Beverly Hills coming. That's wonderful news. Bill, when can I just out of curiosity, when did you hear this? Because I heard it a while back. When did you hear this? And is this basically common knowledge already? And I'm just missing the boat. I heard this a while back from very. It's one of the. This is the kind of thing that I usually don't talk about. Is it wonderful news though? Says Louise. I don't know, Louise. Like Louise is afraid they're going to screw it up. I don't know. See, like we have the second Coming Back to America movie, which probably wasn't great. I think the fact that it was done during COVID didn't help it. I don't know. So Louise says, is it wonderful news though? So anyway, fair point. Fair point, Louise. Apparently there's supposed to be for it's coming. Don't know when. Yeah, a while back. Okay. Gotcha. So this is so Eddie Murphy's washed up. I think he's comfortable. He's maybe a little bit too comfortable. He is like what, 60 though, right? Too. But I'm not sure he'd say he's washed up. Like he's still at a point in his life where he can deliver. Look at him. Look at the amazing work that Steve Martin and Martin Short are doing at their age. Look at that. I mean, the Only Murders. I haven't watched the new season yet, but those guys are kicking butt. Like they're doing just great work, right? I'm not so sure. I mean, this goes on an individual basis, right? I have seen short segments with Eddie Murphy in the last couple of years. A couple, one with Jerry Seinfeld and one with I forget who it was. I don't know. It would be nice though if we get a good Eddie Murphy, moment, right? For Beverly Hills Cop 4, get a good movie. I've heard it through the okay. Race swap. Yeah, race swap Eddie Murphy. That's funny. The thing is though, with Eddie Murphy, if we race swap Eddie Murphy, it'll still be Eddie Murphy, like in your white guy, in a white guy or an Asian guy, or he's the master of disguise in some of those movies, right? In the Coming Back to America movies. I had a problem with that too. Well, guys, I've really enjoyed our time together. I want to thank everybody for being here. Once you said that unaired pilot, you still got. Oh, once you see that unaired pilot, you still got it. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Bill. Thank you for sharing that. Netflix is hit and miss. I really like One Piece, but what they did with He-Man was the He-Man thing is just One Piece, huh? Okay, I'll have to check that out, Luis. Thank you. Eddie Murphy could play one of Yaphet's descendants. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Oh, he'd be good for that. Yeah. I mean, look at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy did a great job, for example, with the mule. He was the mule, right, in Shrek. Yeah, better than a donkey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but he was really good though in that. He did the donkey really well. He was really good doing the donkey. All right, guys. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. I had a great time. Thank you just to everybody. It's great. LATCHKUUUM. Great discussion. And he's good. Eddie is good at playing a donkey, but it is cultural appropriation. It is white donkey. Oh, geez, guys. Hey, Raymond. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. Good to see you, Raymond. Guys, I want to thank everybody for being in here. Again, you guys take a thought about the ambassador membership. We're going to be doing some ambassador streams. We're going to be talking about what it takes to be. We're going to be talking about what it takes to be member of the Planetary Union, an ambassador of the Planetary Union in 2023. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about what society needs to be on the right path to be in the Planetary Union, in the Federation, Galactic Starfleet, all that kind of stuff, right? What does it take? What does it take from us? And we all got it. We can do it. We can do better, as Jay Lee says. We can do better. So, Podtober. Guys, Vampira is almost ready. Thank you for spending time with us, PJ. Oh, well, thank you for spending time with us, Maria. Guys, Lady Vampira is about to pop onto the scene. So make sure you be checking her out. Thank you to everybody. Time Prophet, Louise Sparrow, good to see you, Louise. Good night. Donnie Don, King Dolphin, and Mrs. King Dolphin. There will never be a planet that we can't even agree on Earth. Oh, yeah. I know you guys are joking about the negative, when you guys say stuff like that, but I'm going to jump on you guys. I'm going to jump on all you, my friends, we need to be more positive. We need to be more positive about stuff because we are better. We are better. And I know the jokes I know we make the cracks about stuff, but when we do the ambassador streams, I'm going to hold people's feet to the fire. We got to do better. We got to do better, guys. And the Planetary Union ambassadors streams are going to be lots of fun, and we are going to stay positive, and we're going to stay on a good, healthy track, and we're gonna talk about a lot of cool stuff. So I want to thank everybody: Bill Barkley, Maria, King Dolphin, Sandra, Feliciano, Sci-Fi Mambi, John DeMarco, Luis Sparrow. I'm repeating people. I don't make sure I don't want to leave anybody out. Todd Lehman. Todd, thank you for hanging out with us today. Bill Barkley, thank you for sharing so much stuff. Donnie Don, Philip Gaming, Resolute Germ. Who else was in here? TJ Ronnie, Captain Fandom Nerd, Tommy Guinea Pig Collective, Lorenzo Seastack. I see Lorenzo is lurking. Everybody, guys, I want to thank everybody for being in here. And all you guys who going back as far as I can to see people, Sci-Fi Mombi, Lady Mist, John Sapola, so many people were in here. Elihu Hu, Mr. Lundell, so many people were in and out. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Nemesis of Eden, everybody, and that's a Tokyo. That's about as far as I can go back. Gap After Dark. Thank you, everybody, guys. So you guys, Pete has got to find the right outro. And let's see. But we haven't got the American Dream in Britain because it rains. I'm going to make... yeah. Oh, like Time Prophet has got like, yeah, that's some Time Prophet British humor there. Okay, my friends, very funny indeed. Take care, everybody, and Pete is going to find the right outro. But if you can't find the right outro, let's see. Meanwhile, while PJ finds the right outro.
What kind of training, son?
Army training, sir! Army training, sir!
Oldie but a goodie. Let's see. What else do I got in here while we get the right.
This is a good day.
It is a good day.
It's always a good day. Let's see. The right one. What's the right one?
We should all get big bonuses.
We're gonna miss Yaffet. Hopefully, maybe it'll be kept around in remembrance of Norm.
She speaks with the might of 100 soldiers.
Yeah, I guess she does.
I guess she does. All right, guys. PJ's got the right one. Take care. Thank you, everybody, for wonderful, wonderful LATCHKUUUM. Thank you all. Many blessings to you guys, and be good to each other. Be happy. Have a wonderful week, and leave the let those worrisome thoughts, to just go off to one side, and have a good and happy week, guys. Take care.
So